Hi guys, it's your host, your friend Non here. So I figure I'll show you something else different today after 2 weeks straight of just being on the Expo site. Today I'm taking you to the center point, the heart of the city of Dubai, where, as you can see in my background, the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, stands. So how tall is it? Well, let me guess. Well, I actually look at the number, so I'm just gonna try to pretend that I didn't know and I'm just guessing. It's 828 meters. Can you imagine? The building itself is almost as tall as 1 kilometer. A kilometer is a really long distance. So can you imagine the building structure that comes from the ground, penetrates up all the way to the very top. So the area that I'm here right now, it's called Burj Khalifa Lake. So it's all man-made. Completely artificial. It was built a few years ago to be a place where people relax. That's because the Burj Khalifa itself is connected to the so-called Dubai Mall, which is one of the largest malls in Dubai and in the world, obviously, in the background here. So this in front of me here, I'll just show you by turning around the camera, is the Dubai Fashion Mall, which has been designed to look very different from typical mall that you see, in which they are air conditioned and spaces look pristine. This one is made to look sort of like a community mall, but you're actually walking into the past, into the souk, which is a market for the Emiratis. Anyway, it is quite interesting to actually be here, so I'm going to show you one more time the Burj Khalifa. Again, if you wanted to go there, book your ticket in advance, like very well in advance. In fact, today I was planning to go up to the very top, but I couldn't go. The ticket itself ranges from 124 dirhams all the way up to 500, depending on the time you arrive. If you happen to arrive during the rush hours, say 4 p.m. onwards, that's when people finish their jobs and they can take their family over and so on and so forth, and that's when the tickets could be really expensive, as high as 500. So today, embarrassingly, I did not book the ticket. I tried, but it was already full, so I thought I would just take my chances to come over here and try to buy from the counter. That was worse. That was the worst decisions that I made within the last 24 hours. So I couldn't get the tickets, and the tickets that I could get was really expensive, or even that. Expensive tickets, I would have to wait 2 hours to getting in line in order to take the elevator up to the top of the building, which is on the 126th floor. Again, my bad, but learn from my mistakes, and of course try to book your ticket in advance before you come into Burj Khalifa. I think that would be the way that you can get up to the very top. Meanwhile, I think I can show you around these spaces. And if I have a chance to, if they allow me to film, I'm just gonna show you that community mall called Dubai Fashion Mall as well. But anyway, this is a pretty nice area. I was here the other day with my friends from grad school, and he took me around and showed me some of the interesting buildings and of course interesting restaurants. In fact, if you at one of the restaurants over there at night, you can actually look at the water fountain over here. There's always a water fountain choreography at night with music and with all kind of lights and sound, which is quite interesting. So follow me here. Actually, you are ahead of me, right? Because I'm actually using a selfie stick. Right, see the background? It's really cool. Look like a big, gigantic pool, but it's actually made to look like an artificial river rather than a pool. I really like the pristine bluish. And of course, there are always boats coming and going as well, once in a while. But I think right now it's around 2:30 p.m. The sun's still hot, that's why the boats are not out yet. But once the sun starts to set around 4 p.m., 5 p.m., you start to see boats running, and people are taking that boat leisurely to get around this artificial lake to experience the spirit of Dubai Financial Center, which is quite interesting. Isn't it? I think so. Anyway, one more trivial. I just learned today from the Luxembourg Pavilion at the Expo 2020 Dubai that all the glasses and all the steel put together, as you see today, as Burj Khalifa actually come from this country of Luxembourg. They produce the highest grade steel, and they produce also one of the highest grade glasses in the world. So that's a trivial for today. I'll keep you updated probably more with the video from the Luxembourg Pavilion itself, so that you can actually look at that video yourself and learn something new. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. I'll see you soon. Bye.